Hello. This is the demo video for Web API assignment. For this assignment, I'm doing an IT material book library where user can search for IT material books and view for the details. Before the demo start, let me briefly explain on the tool used. I'm using Node.js for backend, React for front-end framework, MongoDB as database. For the external API, I'm using IT Bookstore API. This server is running on localhost with port 4000, while the client side is running on localhost on port 3000. Now I'll start demo the web API. When user access to the root page, it is showing login page that require user login in order to use the library API. Assume the user is the first time user, so we will register an account for a user. We will click on the register button first. It will lead us to register page, but they actually look the same as the root page. First, we will fill in all fields. And register the user. If the user is registered successful, it will save the record to user data table in the MongoDB. Here is the data we insert just now. Then it will lead us to login page. Login with the account we created just now. If login is successful, an access token will be assigned to the user. The page showing right now is today's book, where it will display a list of recommended books for today. The value displayed are the title of the books. When user double-click on the title, it will retrieve book details on the right panel. It will show the cover image of the books, the title, the subtitle, the author, publisher, the ISBN 13 code, the published year, and description and the price. Before moving on to the next page, let's take a look on the navigation bar. We have today's book, which is the page we are currently located, find books, delete search record, and log out. Okay, now let's go to find book. On this page, user can search for books they want. Let's type Python for example. The search history will be saved in the book data table in MongoDB. Along with the user token for user tracking. The related book will be listed out, same as today's book. When user double-click on the title, the details will be shown on the right panel. However, if user search a keyword that has no record, the search history will be recorded as well, but an error alert will be displayed on the UI. Let's say we want to remove all search history before logout. We can just click on the delete search record button on the navigation bar, and it will delete all search history under this email in MongoDB. The alert indicates delete successful. Finally, we can log out. It will clear the access token stored in the browser storage and lead us back to login page. And that marks the end of the API demo. Thank you for watching. This assignment gives me an opportunity to pick up Node.js and React. At first, I have only tiny bits of knowledge on these two languages, so I was having a hard time on understanding how it works. After lecture class, I tried to gain extra knowledge by watching tutorials on YouTube and browsing through forums. While developing the API, I encountered an package version conflict on the client side. It took me a long time to figure out the solutions, and I reviewed a lot of YouTube videos, checking on websites, asking friends for help, and finally I managed to solve it by following a solution on GitHub. Everything proceeds smoothly afterwards until I met another problem on passing value between two files by handle click. Initially, I separated two files for retrieving data from the IT Bookstore API and display, but something went wrong when I was trying to pass the key value of the click item to another file, but I managed to solve it by combining them to a single JavaScript file, which makes everything simpler. Although the debug process was struggling, I'm grateful that I've gained experience through this assignment. Thank you.